Welcome. I am your host, and today you're viewing the program Defining Moments of Essencology. Today I want to deal with a topic that's very intriguing to me, and it's entitled Mensiological Entropy. Mensiological Entropy. Again, I am your host, Dr. Derek A. Reeves, and let's begin. When we look at the term mensiological entropy, we have to focus on two very important words because these words are the foundation for the very principles of this concept. Mens is from the Latin, and it deals with the mind, or in Essencology, a mind that is individuated and is thinking. And so when we talk about that which is mensiological, we talk about the aspect of a thinking mind that is individuated. And so every individual has their own mind, and every individual has their own perspective or their mode of thinking as to according to how they are turned or positioned or view what they call existence or even society. In the German, it's called Weltanschauung, and it deals with the worldview that was popularized by William Dilthey. And so mens, or mensiology, mensiological, it specifically deals with the mind in thought, based upon the foundations of its perspective and based upon the foundations of the modalities that are developed by the individual. And so when we talk about entropy, entropy is a very interesting law, and generally individuals deal with this in physics, but it's becoming popularized in just about every aspect of studies, philosophy, etc. And so entropy then is based upon the fact that in physics or in astrophysics or ontology, it's based upon the fact that most scientists at one time believed that the universe originated with the Big Bang. There's been much debate between Christianity and science. Most Christians at one time did not want to concede in a Big Bang theory, but I've always considered that if we look at the scientific evidence is simply saying in the Big Bang theory that there was a time or there was a point in existence when the universe was not there. And when we look at the point of the universe when the universe was not there, it simply says that out of a small fissure in some type of reality, the universe exploded. And this explosion became what is known as the Big Bang, where so much energy came forth that it's incalculable by our science. And it began the ripple effect and the expansion of the universe that is still going on today. And so this then becomes the event horizon of the universe coming. Entropy is the state in which all things resort back to chaos when there is not sufficient intelligence or energy to keep structured order and to keep the solvency and maintain this order. And so when we talk about mensiological entropy, we're talking about a state of mind where the mind, for whatever reason, begins to experience entropic experiences, where the structuredized order of the very foundations of what the human mind experiences a difference in array of development. And the development begins to unravel, and the development of the mind ceases to advance into further harmony and order, but it begins to revert to a chaotic impact because there are no foundations, there are no critical principles, that are built upon absolutes. If there is no absolute foundation, there is nothing that can absolutely sustain the pattern and the mode of knowledge and logic by which the mind thinks. And so when we speak of mensiological entropy, we speak of the mind going through a stage where it ceases to advance in logic, ceases to advance in harmony, ceases to advance and to develop in a healthy modality whereby it can interpret the surroundings around it, whereby it can interpret interaction or the appropriate interaction that should be engaged in society. And so literally it speaks of the collapsing of the minds, the shifting of the mind from common sense, from logic, from critical thinking, from the capacity to experience and to engage in intuitive processes where just general understanding of concepts and principles can be experienced. And so, mensiological entropy is a concept where the mind begins to implode in itself and where men cannot endure sound doctrine, when men have no reference of what is right, what is wrong. The scriptures said that there will come a time when men will call right wrong and wrong right. And I think we are in these times because of so much imbalance of philosophical inputs and the ever-shifting and ever-changing paradigms of truth and reality. And so society all over the globe is experiencing what I call a universal and a global impact of the human mind. And because of the pressure and because of the circumstances, men, women from all over the globe are experiencing an entropy of the soundness of mind. I'm sorry, we're out of time. I'm your host, Dr. Derek A. Reeves, and this is Defining Moments of Essencology. Until next time, God bless and keep you.